Welcome to Anting Vlog, episode 5, I think. Basically, we're out here. Well, you can kind of get the idea, like that kind of stuff. That's where we are. We're at Peña Blanca Lake, except that we're not actually at the lake. We're at the campground that's across from the lake. But we'll be at the lake tomorrow. Right now, we're just doing some night searching and stuff. I do realize that calling this an anting vlog is going to be a little bit disingenuous because we're not only looking for ants. I have a big goal to find a giant desert centipede, the Scolopendra heros. I found one of them in episode 2, but unfortunately it died on me. And so I want another one. That one had mycosis, which is a fungal infection that's very deadly. And so it only lasted about a week with me. So I'm going to try to find one that doesn't have that this time. And I'm also joined by 2 of my compatriots. One of them you saw in the beginning. One of them is a big herper. He's going to be looking for snakes and stuff. And the other one is, well, Ants, you know him well. And he's going to be looking for whatever. So, yes, we will be finding ants, and I will be showing you lots of ants. But that's not only why we're here. So, I guess
stay tuned.
Stay tuned for what we find. And don't look at the video chapters. That's cheating. We found ants. What are these?
They're Formica.
Oh, that's Nava. Hello.
So, we just found Formica Nava, the first colony of the night, with multiple queens. He got 2, and he's collecting the rest of the workers.
Well, and the thing is, these guys we found in the last anting vlog, and I actually got a colony. Unfortunately, they died in transit because their formic acid is so potent that by spraying it, they killed themselves in the container. I'm going to not make that mistake again, and I've got a big enough container where they should be fine. But now I'm just collecting the workers to make sure that we get enough. There's the two queens. They're kind of trapped in this bag.
There was a lot more, but they all went into the nest.
Well, again, and as I said last time, I don't feel bad taking a couple queens just because of how polygynous these guys are. So they likely have like at least 5 queens in this colony, so taking 2 won't really hurt them that much. So yeah, exciting find. So here we just found Scolopendra viridis. This is a centipede. It's not exactly the one that we're looking for. So we got this slightly smaller one here. Very nice. And then we got this
chunky boy,
slightly larger one. This is about max size for them.
Oh no.
Now, oh no, don't drop him. Now technically, some may say that this is not actually Scolopendra viridis because the real viridis is in Florida, and then there's a big gap in their distribution, and then they're here. And it's just a different species, but they haven't been reclassified yet, so.
Another centipede.
Oh, and here's another viridis. They're everywhere.
Look at him, he's missing a terminal. Poor guy.
Wow, 3 viridis in like 5 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah. So we just found this. I believe this is a Cryptops. They're a weird Scolopendra morpha, but they're not like Scolopendra, clearly, because they're Cryptops. I think it is at least, because I don't think those terminals are fat enough for it to be a Theatops. Either way, it's really cool, and you'll be seeing more of it. Maybe they are. I'll have to see. I'll have to get an idea on this one. I think it's a Cryptops or a Scolopo-Cryptops, but you'll know, because I'll have it ID'd by the time this video is out. So I guess it's whatever I said this is. Salutations, Anting Vlog. We are about to start heading down to the lake. It's the next morning, if you couldn't tell. So this is episode 5, day 2. And I guess I'll just start recording some stuff when we get down to the lake and what we start finding. So we just found this baby tarantula. See, there's his fingers. Look at this tiny little thing.
Come on, buddy.
Unsure of what species it is. It could be like the desert blonde tarantula, Aphonopelma chalcodes, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to get an idea on this later, so you'll see what it is, but yeah, spider. So he's getting pictures right now, but if you look here, got a nice Nylanderia colony. It's pretty large. You got some larvae going on right there.
I saw the late dip into the nest.
These guys are pretty cool, and we don't see them too often out here in Arizona. So it's a pretty decent find. Look at them go. All those larvae. Very cool. So we've seen a couple of these nests, but this is the first one to actually be active. Pogonomyrmex barbatus. These guys are pretty cool. Look at them. They're freaking mad. He's so mad. So yeah, this is the first colony to be active today. So that's cool. Got this Novomessor worker with a cricket. Look at her go. And their nest is over here. It's got this big thing in the sidewalk.
Oh, that one's got a moth.
Oh yeah, they've got a moth and they're dragging it the wrong way. Idiots.
I'll help.
Yeah, there you go. Give it to them. Or did you put it in their nest?
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd it go? Check out this thing that we found. It's a fat claw scorpion or something.
Those little red claws.
He is pretty cool. And he fell. Oh. Go on, good night. Cool little dude.
Web thing.
Yeah, so it's not a Heros, but this Scolopendra polymorpha
Little head.
is hiding in a spider web. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it in a tube. Look how freaking big this thing is.
Got
This
nice
is-
colors too.
I mean, it's almost this entire, it's like 2/3 of this test tube. This is the biggest polymorpha I've ever seen. Look at that thing. That's crazy.
It's easily 5+ inches. 6.
So here we found some Pheidole obtusospinosa. Got a super major in there. Super major right there. And just a pretty big colony overall. There's a regular major.
Pheidole obtusospinosa, you said?
Obtusospinosa. It's kind of a weird
Obtusospinosa.
name, but super cool. Trimorphic Pheidole. Sick. So, back-to-back trimorphics. Pheidole rhea.
I flipped the other Pheidole, now I flip Pheidole rhea. Look at them.
Look at this massive seed cache that they have. All this stuff is seeds.
Another big major.
Don't think there's any super majors out. Here.
There's one right over here.
Oh,
there.
found one.
There's one right in there. Where Mason's digging.
Oh yeah, look at that super major. Look at this grasshopper. Is it missing a leg?
Uh-oh, in the rhea nest.
No, not straight into the rhea, but look at this thing.
He's got these cool red
The thing
legs.
is huge, and yeah, look at those orange legs. Very cool.
The rhea off of him.
This rock was crazy. So look at this freaking huge spider. Huge ass spider, and yeah, thing is big.
It's
And then there
fat
was a couple giant wasps that came out of here
Right
too.
over there. They probably. Oh, I actually see their little nest.
I don't know where they went.
too bad.
But
I'm gonna try to get a picture of
that spider is freaking enormous.
Here, make sure I don't.
So here, I knew that these would be here, but it's cool to see them. Odontomachus clarus. There's one worker. Here's another one.
Put on my hand. Oh, maybe not.
There we go. Nice trapdoilants. Very cool stuff. Check it out. Neivamyrmex.
Neivamyrmex. Rhea over here.
Yeah, so there's this huge
Oh,
Neivamyrmex colony here. Tons of them on the rock. And then right over here, there's Pheidole rhea.
Bro, these rare workers are small. No, they're normal. And then a huge black widow.
And then, yeah, massive black widow
And there's some kind of weird.
right there.
Right here.
But look at these Neivas.
Camera, but that rock is just too big.
Well, here, there's one on the side. It was really difficult to actually video, so in case it didn't turn out, here's one of those Neivamyrmex workers running around.
And here's the Scutigera.
Oh yeah, and then this
Bright
is a
orange.
Scutigera, a house centipede.
A lot
Pretty
prettier
cool.
than I thought.
Not my favorite type of centipede. I prefer the more traditional ones, but they're still kind of neat. Check this little dude out. Well, little's a relative, but it's a pretty large for a jumping spider.
We got a large spider down
It's very pretty. And then here,
another one of
on
these.
the same rock, you got another one of those ridiculously large spiders. That is just not okay for those to be a thing. But this guy's cool. I like this big spider.
Ooh,
yeah.
something's living here.
Rhea, I swear that this is the biggest rhea supermajor I've ever seen.
Got two.
It's really difficult to fucking video, but...
Nice.
Oh my god. But look at this huge chamber. Oh, here's the one that's on me.
And you see them going back in? There's a normal major right there. It's a normal major compared to super major.
Yeah, you can really tell.
And that's crazy.
That thing is huge.
Nice find. Look, they're all in these ones too. So we probably just found the best find in ever. A rhea queen underneath a rock. I don't know if I can't get a good focus on her. There she is, right there.
Pheidole rhea.
So that is probably the best find ever in the history of ant keeping in Arizona. That's crazy. Wow. We'll try to show you a little bit more of her later when we get her in a better setup, but
yeah, this
her.
is a small colony. Look, these workers are small.
Yeah.
And I can get you brood later too.
Nice.
So I think he already got some of this, but this is quite literally the most insane find ever. Like, there is nothing that's going to top this for years.
Well, I can think of a couple things.
So you can see all these majors. She's got a couple. There's some larvae. And then she's
at the end. You can't really see her.
Right, hang on.
Oh, there she is.
Right down in there. You might just barely be able to make her out. Unfortunately, it's pretty shit for filming here, but... Yeah. Literally the craziest find ever. That's so insane. Just nuts. So, follow AntsAZ on Instagram, because you'll be seeing more of that colony for sure. Look at how physogastric this Solenopsis queen is. She can't even walk.
For the colony.
It's insane. And this huge colony. I mean, it just...
It goes on forever.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy how fucking flat and grassy it is here. So this sort of plains area was where we were finding all the like Odontomachus and stuff, and then the side of this cliff down here was rhea, and then up here was more Solenopsis and Buchila and stuff. But look at that lake. I mean, this is just beautiful. And all those mountains and stuff back there. Super sick. So here we've completed our trifecta of trimorphic Pheidole with Pheidole tepicana. Look at that. You can see a regular major and a super major. Now these are the smallest of the three. But look at this. It's a huge colony. And now this is the first place ever that I can say that I have found all three of Arizona's trimorphic Pheidole. That's crazy.
The trimorphic trifecta. Yes,
That's what I'm calling this episode. Trimorphic trifecta. That's so cool. Odontomachus clarus 2.0. This time it's a queen. Fucking Odontomachus queen edition. Where's she at? Look at that stupid queen. She didn't have any workers or anything, which is a little strange. She probably just flew late fall last year and overwintered. Yeah. So there she is. Very nice. So we found a wasp. And I don't know, dude's chilling. It's freaking huge. It's enormous wasp. Just eating an orange slice. We had it in a vial. We were able to catch it because it's really chill. And dude thought it would be a great idea to let it go on our table. I mean, it's distracted right now, but you know, maybe slightly questionable. It's pretty cool though. I'm excited to find out what species it is. We just found here some Neivamyrmex arizonensis. Look at these guys. And then their nest is down in here. There's no exposed fungus gardens, of course, but probably about a foot down in there will be their fungus garden. I talked a little bit more about these in, I believe, episode 3 when we found them. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So this is kind of funny because we found these in Anting Vlog episode 3 when we were in the Chiricahuas for the second time. And we're talking about how crazy rare they are.
We just found a colony of them.
And we just found them again.
This big, next to my thumb.
These are, we believe, to be Strumigenus arizonica because they are associated with Trachymyrmex arizonensis, wherever they are. There we go. Some Trachymyrmex. And so I'm going to briefly go over it. If you want a better explanation, look at Anting Vlog 3 when we found these the first time. But essentially, these are two species that share the same nest and essentially just benefit each other from the niches that they fill. So it's cool just because this is really the only ant that I can think of, at least in the US, that has two different species that occupy the same nest. But yeah, look at all those all those Strumigenus, rather.
I'll probably put a picture on the screen later because I got...
So yeah, I'll actually go ahead and put up because we got some good DSLR pictures. So I'll go ahead and put some of those up while I'm talking here. But yeah, there's the live trachy colony. Or Strumi. God, I keep saying... You know, you get the idea.
Set up like a little... Here, wait.
So we got, in the Taco Bell cup, we got the mountain skink.
The mountain skink.
Look at him. Look at the blue tail. So we're with a herper, and we finally got the first cool reptilian.
After a whole day of searching.
We've been here for like almost 24 hours, and we finally found the first cool reptilian. Neat. His tail's so blue.
That's awesome.
Good find.
He should just dip.
I saw his tongue. So we're about to leave to go do some night looking. But just before we leave, glowing scorpions. We collected quite a few of them, including these really big ones that they almost look like the forest scorpions, but definitely not. So those guys are cool, but it's even cooler how they glow. Very neat. So I think we're going to call it here. We did some looking around tonight and didn't find anything in particular. So we're just chilling out. We're going to make some dinner on this lovely fire. And, you know, that's about it for this Anting vlog. We found some amazing stuff today, so I really hope that you enjoyed watching this. As always, leave a comment. Let me know you like this type of video. I sure like making them, so there's going to be more to come. And, yeah, thanks for watching.